Colorado just beat North Dakota State in a game that went down to the final play. The Buffaloes get it done 31-26. So in today's video, I'm going to give you my instant reaction. How did the Colorado Buffaloes perform, and what does it mean for the Nebraska game in week 2? So really quick, if you enjoyed watching college football today, I know I did, hit that like button. And hey, if you're new to the channel or just a returning viewer, make sure to subscribe. I post daily Nebraska football content, and I'm not slowing down anytime soon. So if you're a diehard fan of college football, hit that subscribe button. It would help me out greatly. But without further ado, let's get into it. Talking about that matchup that we all just watched. Colorado wins 31-26 over the North Dakota State Bison. What a game. Well, first things first, congratulations is in order. Colorado fans, you did it. You are 1-0. Congratulations. We'll put that to bed. I'm happy for you. We'll see you in week 2. Number 2, the second thing we're going to talk about, Colorado is exactly who we thought they were. They are not a good team. Sure, they have talent, but they barely beat an FCS football team today. And no matter how the media wants to spin it or what people on Twitter will say, they should have lost this football game today. And they got outplayed in a lot of aspects against an FCS football team. That is ridiculous. I mean, it's Power 5 football against an FCS team, completely an inferior opponent, and it went down to the wire. Okay, talking about Colorado specifically, their defense was horrendous today. North Dakota State went 17 from 20 passing the football. The rush defense for Colorado was also not good. They gave up 150 yards on the ground. And North Dakota State dominated the time of possession. Now, imagine what Colorado's going to see next week against a Nebraska team that's very similar to North Dakota State in scheme, but about 10 times more talented. Oh my goodness, it's going to be an obliteration. Okay, I will give Colorado credit today. One thing I told you about them all offseason long, they might not have depth, they might not have a good O-line, D-line, but they do have a good quarterback and they do have a good wide receiver core. We saw that. Okay, Travis Hunter had a very good day, had 132 yards and 3 touchdowns. And I know a lot of people will say, yeah, he pushed off, he had a bunch of offensive pass interferences. They didn't call it. So what are you going to do about it? Okay, if the refs are not calling it, yeah, play physical. I would ask the exact same thing from players on Nebraska's team. They didn't call it. He played physical, and he dominated. Travis Hunter's a good player. Okay, I know people were trying to debate me earlier this offseason. Is Travis Hunter overrated? No, he's very good. They also had Jimmy Horn, who had about 200 yards receiving. They had a transfer from Western, who was really, really good. And had about 50 yards. He was a Swiss Army knife. So their receiver core is good. It's going to test Nebraska. That was the only thing that I left from this game very impressed with. But the running game was really bad today. Okay, they started a walk-on for the majority of the ball game, basically because he didn't turn the ball over. That should tell you everything you need to know about how poor their running back core is. Their offensive line was not good. Was not improved. Their defensive line was horrific. North Dakota State, their quarterback, they were running with ease against that D-line. Again, it was almost too easy. They're not improved. This defense is not improved for Colorado. So I go back to what I said earlier. They are exactly who we thought they were. Okay, let's get rid of the narrative. Let's get rid of the hype. Let's get rid of the Deion talk. They suck. They're not a good football team. Yeah, they won today against an FCS school. We could hype up North Dakota State, and yeah, they're a good FCS school, but they're an FCS school. They're not even in the same realm as Colorado is, and they should have won. Game next week, it's going to be tough for Colorado, and I was actually going back and forth. I didn't know whether I wanted Colorado to win or lose this game because, yes, on one hand, I want them to lose because I hate Colorado. We're big rivals. And on the other side, I kind of wanted them to win because let's just put this out there. If they did lose this football game, all the hype for next week would be gone overnight. I didn't want that. I'm really excited for week 2. So maybe it's a good thing that Colorado won and they still have this egotistic mindset that they're the best team and that, they're going to go to the college football playoff. I'm fine with that. Rather than them losing today and having a revenge mindset like they need to prove themselves. To me, that's more scary. So I'm perfectly fine with them winning today. But they proved a lot of things to me, and they are not a good football team, no matter what you hear. You're going to hear some things tomorrow or on Saturday. Yeah, Colorado played good for the majority of it. North Dakota State, super underrated. No, don't buy into any of that crap. They're not good. Deion is not a good game manager coach. I want to add one last thing. They had the game won. And then so they had the game won. They had a first down conversion after pass interference. And they threw the football on first down and 10. And it went incomplete. And I gave North Dakota State another chance. Does that tell you how bad of a coaching staff Colorado has? That they can't even manage the clock correctly, that they're throwing a deep ball on first and 10 with the game already won. It is ridiculous. It is an embarrassment to college football. Nebraska, spoiler alert, we're going to embarrass them tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, next week. So I'm excited for it. Colorado fans, hey, you guys won. I'm happy for you. I think this adds some more anticipation to our game. You're probably going to come in the comment section and say, Wilson, I think we're going to win. All right, we'll see you there at week 2. And I'm excited for it, and I know you are as well. All right, guys, let me know what was your big takeaway from Colorado versus North Dakota State. Let me know in the comment section. Hey, if you made this far in the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And as always, folks, go Big Red, go Rhule, and see you in the next one.